um, all activists that are really sincerely interested in working towards the cause of gender neutral laws and equality, especially in judiciary. If outside, then must manifest in judiciary. So there's a lot of halla bol about equality, but I don't see that manifesting in our Indian judicial system. And it wouldn't. Till all the activists that are working on the problem of gender biased laws are scattered and all over the place. If we can all become one unit and we can have one human face as its representative on top. I'm not really talking about hierarchy, I'm talking about the human need of identifying with another human face, which stands for a certain cause. And there are a lot of great people from the two Amits, Amit Lakhani and Amit Deshpande, I think, and Shani Kapoor, to so many others. There are Facebook pages like Manhandled, Me Too, Dark Side, and probably so many more that are fighting for the same problem. And fundamentally, that problem is the problem of false accusations, and they're demanding some reforms in the criminal justice system. So men are given an equal footing. So men can also have their rights exercised fairly. If every one of these pages and people are demanding for the same reform, why don't we all become one unit? We become a one page. And we take a pledge that this is not for our personal gains. This fight is not for our personal gains. If anything, this fight is now no more for us, the individual beings, because we have been subjected to this crime against men, and we have fought it and come out of it. We are in our balance now. Now, no such crime can waver us, but it can still cause a lot of harm to our children and the other men in our country who have not faced it yet, who have not got the taste of this crime, which happens with one false complaint, either on social media or on police or in police stations. I mean, it's very dangerous, and we who are fighting against this crime delivered on men in India, we need to become one unit. I spent a lot of time over the last couple of months. I put aside my business and I just started working on this problem. Anyway, there's a lot of thought that I want to share about politics, about all policies that divide, about the noise on social networks, which is primarily for the reasons of, let's say, an example of that is a scattered group of people like us who run our respective pages fighting for this same problem. Why don't we become one? We don't have a political agenda, do we? We really genuinely have an agenda of solving the problem. And if we become one unit, for we are speaking the same language, we seem to understand the facade of feminism. So my request is that we must all get together, be one Facebook page, one Facebook group, and we must put our energies collectively towards one goal. Wherever we find it scattered all over the place, we must recognize that this will not solve the problem. And the problem is grave, and it is one of the most complex problems that I have put my head around. So I'm making a very sincere request with this strategy as the number one strategy to fight this ill. Thank you. Please consider.